Okay, you can see there's the finish there. We'll get a better close-up look of this after, and I'm just gonna cut the end of this off. I'll just face off maybe about 1/4 of an inch or so, match this other edge here, which I'll do off camera, and then we can cut the keyway. Oh, we can want to cut the keyway first, or do I not want to cut the keyway first? I'll think about that. Okay, we just set up in the drill press to drill our hole for our set screw. I just want to show you how I squared this up, and we're actually using a new palm grain vise in here. It works really well. I got one of these little doohickeys here, which, as you can see, there's a little line on the top and a line on the bottom, so you get that squared up with your stock there, and you can see 2 lines line up. Then we know we're in center this way, and then I just used the tip of the center drill to make sure we're on our scribe line, and just took a little brass hammer and tapped the vise around until we got it nice and right where we want it, and then just pop the C-clamp on there and tighten it down. So now we're just going to take our little center drill here, and we're going to start our hole. You want to do that especially since it's on a round spot. You want something nice and stiff that'll give you a good starting point for your drill. Okay, I want to show you the setup we got. We got this tool block 90 degrees to the face here by putting a tool block here and running it up. We ground ourselves a tool bit here. That's the size of the key, so it's 3/16. And we got about a 8 to 10 degree lead angle on it that way. Okay. Now, for center height, I have a another boring bar here. Well, that's not it. What did I just do with it? I have this other boring bar here, which just happens to be 5/8 of an inch. So we put it in there, and I was able to get center height by lining up the 2 set screws and feeling around the edge and looking down it, and we got that. That's how we set our center height. Now we have to make sure that this tool is perfectly level. So I stuck a tool bit in the back here, and this laid this level. So we took our little hand level and put it up against that tool bit there, rotated it around until we got our level, and we're there. Okay, now this, you can see I stuck the tap in here, and we rotated the chuck. We did the same thing with our level until our bubble was in the middle, and then we locked our back gear, so now that can't move. So now all we're going to do is take this tool bit and basically work it in and out like a shaper and shave a slot into there. And I'll bring the camera around to a better angle here, and we'll see that happening. And I might have to extend the tool out a little bit to get my depth. You just have to make sure that, since this is a 1/4 inch hole and a 3/16 slot, we have to make sure that we're sitting on the bottom of that square hole. So when we get it out and to pull it out, we'll just have to make sure that we're level again and we're not cocked up on the side. Okay, so I'm ready to put this on. So here's that finished pulley, all polished up here. And the only thing I have to do is get a smaller set screw. The one that came out of the other one